What's up, Buck fans? Welcome back to Real Bucks Talk. Let's look at Baker Mayfield and this Bucks offense. Mike Evans went off. Yes, Mr. 13 at the top. But we're going to go over everything. How did Baker look? Did he get better from last week? Did they miss some opportunities? Yes, but they made up for some, in my opinion. Let's look at the biggest story of the whole damn game. Mike Evans and his connection with Baker Mayfield. This is the touchdown he had. Little underthrown, but still, it's a touchdown. Let's look at the routes, though. Is this Leverage calling a play? The hell is this? We got three verticals going out. Like when they wanted to take a shot, they took a shot. This is a third down play. Mike Evans with a little head fake inside, then goes outside, and Baker just times it up very, very well. Lofts that into what do we call it? Space, which anticipatory throw. I love to see that. Safety's just not over the top. Mike Evans, easy touchdown. But it's cool to see how often they're using Trey Palmer as the deep guy just to pull a safety, just hold him there for a half second so he can't overly commit to one side. But I'm telling you, one of these times, Trey Palmer is going to be open. I mean, he has deep speed, and if they throw this ball up to him one of these times where they overcommit to Mike Evans, Trey Palmer is going to have a really big day. So this is the opposite angle end zone view. So check out Robert Hainsey here. First, initially, mans up on his defensive lineman here. Then he fills in this little gap just barely. I mean, it could have been a tripping maybe, but he's sacrificing his body there to get the stunt, which Filer was a little late getting over to. Just gives Baker just enough time. He couldn't step into the throw. Is probably why it wasn't as far as we anticipated it to be. But still, got the ball there. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Keep moving on. Now we got the play action working. So what are we looking for? Mike Evans, as always. But let's break it down. What's going on here? A little bit of play action. Really, when he turns his head, look at the box they have around Godwin over there. So that's not going to be where I'm going to go. So he's one-on-one. I'll take that option. And the thing is, he trusts his guy to come up with the ball, to come down with the ball. A 50-50 ball, yes, this could have been a pass interference offensively, but I do like that he trusts his guy enough and the timing of it where it's already in the air right now. Evans isn't fully turned around. So it's a true 50-50 ball. And once Evans gets it, then it's the longest run of his career. He's hustling, bustling. I thought he was going to have it based off his angle against 26, but 33 just has a little bit more speed and a little bit probably less age than Mike Evans does. So more play action where Baker is most deadly. Mike Evans said after the game that he thought Baker was throwing this ball away. So he's looking around, gets his head around first initially. Where's everyone at? So Godwin maybe could have been at first, but that's kind of tough to get over the linebacker. There's a corner next to him. Kate Otten, he never got to. So he just kept going down the line. Looking, Evans last second pulls away. I mean, he's covered right now, but he's just throwing that to a space. Just get over there. It's either going to you or it's going out of bounds. Mike Evans, 6'5" target. You like that. You think that's the most consistent player right there? Yes, it is. We keep going down the line. Here we go. More deep options. What are we doing? Trey Palmer, like I mentioned again earlier, just dragging, just making sure the safety has to respect his deep speed so they don't give up bigger plays. That leaves one-on-one with Mike Evans, another big gainer. But check, again, Mike Evans, his savvy route running. Check his head fakes. Check his head fakes at the top of the route here. So he's going to lean it inside, pull it back inside, and then 6'5", dropping his hips to literally stop on a dime, turn around. That's a tough cover. I mean, look at the corner. He's on his hands and knees over here. I mean, that's a tough cover for a guy that you think is just going to beat you with size. Then he's giving you subtle head fakes, and then he can drop down to get. That's quick. That is quick. It's a tough cover. 29. Hey, you did your best. More play action RPO stuff. Just looking for openings, right? And then what do I say again? This is the third time. Trey Palmer dragging safeties, making sure those zones open up. Look at the timing on this throw. Baker's pulling his arm back, about to throw. He's just about to cut inside. So Baker sees this alleyway right here where Trey Palmer's going to drag. He's not going to be in that space no more. The linebacker's going to go with Kate Otten. That is a quick read, quick adjustment, throwing to space in the middle of the field. That's Baker's weakness. That's where everyone always said Baker's weakness is. But let's break it down a little bit more. As he does the RPO here, he looks initially at Mike Evans. He's covered here, safety over the top. Definitely don't go there. Quickly get off of it, go on to the second read. Yeah, like I mentioned, Trey Palmer's dragging. Chris Godwin going into that zone. That's why I really think Baker throwing into these zones, Canales is helping him a lot with these route concepts. Like, these are zone beaters, and it's working. And then, like I was saying earlier, Baker and his anticipation with the throws is unreal right now. He checked out this route at the bottom of the screen. Godwin's going to turn back around. But look at when Baker's throwing this ball. He's cocking his arm back right now. Look where he's at. Still fighting, just about to turn around. The ball's on him. That is, look at the gap here. That is wide open. That's throwing a guy wide open. I guess great route, great turn back around. Again, 29 taken advantage of. But the anticipation on the throw, good connection. And that's a lot of trust, guys. And this is one of the plays where I said last week against the Vikings that we missed. This is when Godwin went out wide and he was wide the hell open. And everyone else just did short little routes here. I think they threw it to Devin Tompkins short, and they ended up having to kick the 57-yard field goal. Check this out immediately. So it's just literally the same routes. Devin Tompkins in the flat. You have Godwin just pulling around. This time Trey Palmer is going in the route that Godwin did last week. He's wide ass open yet again. Look at all the space. I guarantee the sun got in his eyes, because if he caught this, he probably would have wanted to make a move on the safety. It could have had a chance for a touchdown, but still secured the catch, 2 feet in, gets out of bounds. So this, in my opinion, was them noticing film recap. Where did we miss last week? Where can we capitalize this week? This is huge. This is me seeing that they're seeing the missed opportunities and moving forward and getting better as the season's going on. And here are crucial situations to get a first down. Look at the grouping over here. And I love this block by Kate Otten. Look how he gets on the other side of this corner and then just stops him right there in his tracks. Like, watch him turn his whole hips, execute, and then nope, alleyway. So you got 2 guys on here, seal. Let's get that first down. Great executed play. Kate Otten did way better this week in blocking. And I mean, that's just a pretty play all around. That's drawn up to get me a first down. And more Baker magic right here. This is the fun stuff of Baker. He called himself a real dense guy back there. Yeah, this is dense. You can't bring him down. He's lower center of gravity. This is where his 6'6" ability helps him, I guess. Lower center of gravity, and then he gets on his horse, picks up almost a first down. But I mean, this is stuff Tom Brady could move in the pocket, yes, but he didn't do stuff like this where he can elude guys and pick up first downs or big chunks of yards with his feet. And Baker brings that, and it's exciting to watch. I mean, it hasn't been a roller coaster yet, but it has been fun as hell to watch, especially here, throwing as he's going down, a little sidearm action, looking like Patrick Mahomes. Perfect accuracy right in the 8 of the 8, right there of Kate Otten, picking up some yards. You got to love the Baker magic, or the Baker cooking, whatever the hell you want to call it. Now let's go over to some of the missed opportunities. You saw how accurate he was on the hard throw. Why can't he make this easy throw? I mean, look at him. He literally knows where he's going to go. He knows it's going to be an open route. Look at all that space. Safety's just sitting there dead on his feet. He's not really leaning towards any way. He has to respect Kate Otten. I don't know what this little initial pump is. Why the pump? That's unneeded. Just throw that ball. Throw it, and you got a touchdown. Look at all the space. He throws it out of the space. Yes, Godwin maybe could have caught it, but he can't get his feet down. That is a big missed opportunity. I think that's something where he's like, why the hell did I do that? Next time when I see this, I need to execute it a little bit better, because the pocket, let's go back. Look at the pocket. All day to throw. How are you so much better when you're getting tackled with accuracy as opposed to a wide open guy? That's got to get better. I think it will be fixed. And we keep going down. This one I think is all on Godwin. I mean, he's throwing to space. Godwin just needs to keep running towards it. Why is he stopping? I think the sun had something to do with that. I mean, yes, it's a home field advantage with the heat. But the sun, once you look into the direct sunlight, it's hard to see. And there was no reason for Godwin to start going, then stop. That was just Godwin probably getting lost. So a missed opportunity. It's not on Baker, not on Godwin. I mean, the elements, that's what it's there for, right? And then we keep going more just looking for options, right? But we need to see him make this deep throw, the big play. This is what's going to make him just from a good quarterback to, okay, now we're going to talk about Baker being a pretty damn good quarterback this year. Look at Mike Evans with the one safety help over top. This is where Baker has been, he's gotten bitten a couple times with interceptions. But if you're even right here with Mike Evans, flat-footed, you got to get rid of that ball, because there's no one else open. Godwin has a corner over the top, linebacker here. Are you going to force that? No, don't do that. But you're even almost with the safety. Mike Evans, full bore going. You got to let that thing rip, because look at this. That would have been a touchdown. But as opposed to it, he just is safe, gets out of the pocket, throws it away. I can't get mad that he didn't make the mistake, but he's going to have to make the deep plays for eventually this offense to be kicking and really scoring 30-plus points. And then this was probably his first throw of the game. You would think, you know what's happening. Look at the soft coverage here on this side of the ball. This is the first place he looks. Kate Otten, quickly take the yards. Take the easy what they're giving you. He comes back immediately over to Mike Evans. The safety's sitting right there. He's looking right at it too. This scared me. I was like, this is a Jameis throw right here. He's forcing it, forcing the issue, threw it right to the safety. He should have just caught the ball. We got extremely lucky on that play. But guys, there was a lot more positives than negatives in this game from Baker Mayfield. I can see so much more of the potential. The red zone must get better. I agree. But overall, Baker did look good. Mike Evans had one hell of a day. You saw the route concepts. Let me know down below. What'd you think of Mike Evans and Baker Mayfield connection? Are you excited against them with them against the Eagles? Do they have a chance at all? Other than that, subscribe down below, comment what you think. And with that said, until the next one.